dreams make good stories. But everything important happens when we're awake.
Have you ever wondered about the secrets behind the lifelike ornithopters, or why the filmmakers chose to rely on low-tech solutions and human mentats instead of advanced technology? What mysteries surround the Guild Navigators' control of space travel? And how did they bring back the haunting melodies from the past, connecting us to the original story in ways we didn't expect? From the real deserts that became the stunning backdrop, to the incredible makeup that transformed actors into iconic characters, each piece holds a clue to the deeper mysteries of Arrakis. Stick with us and let the sands of Dune reveal their secrets. But hey, I get it. You might not be in the mood right now.
Guess I'm not in the mood today.
Mood? What's mood to do with it?
I have you. I see you found the mood.
The mysterious Guild Navigators and instant space travel. The enigmatic Guild Navigators, who control space travel with the vital spice, are subtly hinted at but not fully shown. The long tunnel-like crafts from which smaller ships emerge suggest instantaneous travel. When Reverend Mother Mohiam arrives on Caladan, the planet she travels from is visible through the tunnel, hinting at the Guild's ability to fold space. This process, a cornerstone of Dune lore, allows ships to travel vast distances, with highlighting the spice's crucial role in interstellar travel and the Guild's monopoly on this extraordinary transportation method. Director's passion project. Denis Villeneuve has stated that adapting Dune was a lifelong dream, and he was deeply committed to staying true to the essence of Frank Herbert's novel. Ever since he learned about David Lynch's cult classic Dune from the magazine's Fantastic Films and Starlog, and read Frank Herbert's novel when he was around 12 years old, he wanted to make a faithful adaptation. So he waited until he'd done the science fiction films Arrival and Blade Runner 2049 so that he would have sufficient experience in the genre before starting work on this film.
Every time someone asks me what was my one of my biggest dreams in cinema, I always answer to adapt Dune. I have too much love for the book. It's like, I would have hate myself all my life if I had not tried it.
The revolutionary Sandscreen and Sandworm magic. To create Dune's stunning visuals, over 2,000 visual effects shots used a unique Sandscreen process instead of traditional green screens, resulting in more natural desert scenes. The iconic sandworms, inspired by whales, were brought to life with CGI, mimicking underwater movements. To capture their emergence from the sand, Houdini software simulated sand like water. Sound designers used innovative techniques, recording real shifting sands in Death Valley with hydrophones to achieve an authentic soundscape. Musical echoes from the past. In a nod to the original 1984 Dune, a close version of its main theme appears in the 2021 adaptation. This nostalgic piece plays after Paul and Jessica experience a vision of Jamis and don their still suits for the first time in the desert, creating a bridge between the two films that fans of the original will appreciate. Baron Harkonnen's transformation. Denis Villeneuve envisioned Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, played by Stellan Skarsgård, as a rhino in human form. To achieve this imposing look, Skarsgård underwent a grueling process, spending 7 hours a day in makeup to transform into the menacing Baron. Environmental message. Dune subtly incorporates themes of ecological preservation and the dangers of exploiting natural resources, reflecting contemporary environmental concerns. The desert planet of Arrakis, with its scarce water resources and valuable spice, serves as a powerful metaphor for real-world issues such as climate change, sustainability, and the impact of human activity on the environment. Digital blue eyes. Initially, makeup artist Donald Mowat considered creating custom lenses for the blue-eyed Fremen characters. However, VFX supervisor Paul Lambert and the visual effects department ended up digitally adding the Fremen's iconic blue eyes during post-production. Mowat explained, "We did a couple of practical lenses at first for Zendaya, and then I thought, who am I kidding? We're in the Middle East. There are sandstorms, heat, and dust. It will be a disaster." Mentats and technology in Dune. In the world of Dune, mentats like Thufir Hawat and Peter de Vries are human supercomputers, identifiable by the black mark on their lower lip. Author Frank Herbert's Dune universe bans advanced technology following the Butlerian Jihad, a century-long conflict against tyrannical thinking machines. This historical backdrop explains the film's reliance on low-tech defenses, analog displays, and the use of mentats for complex tasks. It also clarifies incidents like the failure of lasguns due to the dangers posed by energy shields, underscoring the film's narrative reliance on human intellect and spice-enhanced navigators for space travel. David Dastmalchian's fate in Villeneuve films. David Dastmalchian, portraying Peter de Vries in Dune, meets his demise for the third time in a Denis Villeneuve film. Previously, he faced similar fates in Prisoners and Blade Runner 2049, adding a recurring motif of mortality across Villeneuve's works. Roger Yuan's dual role in Dune. Roger Yuan, the film's fight coordinator responsible for developing the diverse fighting styles, makes a cameo appearance in Dune. He appears as an extra in the scene where Duncan Idaho presents Paul Atreides with an Arrakis compass. Designing the Ornithopters in Dune. The Ornithopters in Dune were meticulously designed by Denis Villeneuve and storyboard artist Sam Hudecki. Villeneuve envisioned the Ornithopters to be muscular and realistic, resembling a hybrid of a dragonfly and helicopter, while adhering to basic scientific principles. This design philosophy aligned with the retro-futuristic and analog aesthetic of the Dune universe. The cockpits were specially crafted to provide actors with clear views of the landscape, enhancing immersion during filming. To bring these visions to life, London prop makers constructed two functional ornithopter models, one 48 feet and another 75 feet in length. These models featured operable doors and interior cockpit areas, each weighing over 11 tons. Transporting them to filming locations in Hungary and Jordan required an Antonov cargo plane due to their size and weight. Additionally, one ornithopter model used in filming included customizable pieces to accommodate different scenes, facilitated by cranes that simulated flight sequences on set. Easter eggs and hidden details. The Sardaukar Chant. The eerie chanting heard during the Sardaukar scenes is actually a real-world throat-singing technique from the Mongolian and Tuvan cultures. This choice adds an authentic, otherworldly feel to the Sardaukar, making their presence even more menacing. In the Mediterranean area, one of the best-known singing styles to employ it is cantu a tenore, unique to the Barbagia region of Sardinia. Duke Leto's ring. The signet ring worn by Duke Leto is an exact replica of the one described in Frank Herbert's novel, a subtle nod to the book's fans. This attention to detail not only honors the source material, but also reinforces the lineage and legacy of House Atreides. The bull's head. The bull's head mounted on the wall in House Atreides symbolizes the family's past and foreshadows their fate. It references Duke Leto's father, who was killed by a bull, hinting at the cycle of violence and tragedy that haunts the Atreides family. Paul's visions. Paul's visions are layered with symbolism and future plot points, including glimpses of characters and events from the sequel, Dune, Part 2. These prophetic dreams not only foreshadow his destiny, but also hint at the larger political and mystical forces at play. Each vision is a puzzle piece, gradually revealing the epic scope of Paul's journey and the fate of Arrakis. Unusual production facts. Real desert filming. Filming for Dune took place in Wadi Rum, Jordan, and the Liwa Oasis in the United Arab Emirates, both serving as key backdrops for Arrakis. Additionally, scenes depicting the rock formations used as the Freemen's heat shelters were filmed in the Rub al-Khali Desert. This choice of real desert locations provided an authentic and immersive backdrop that CGI could not replicate. Custom languages. Linguist David J. Peterson, known for creating languages for Game of Thrones, developed unique languages for the different cultures in Dune. Certain titles Paul uses among the Fremen are particularly resonant and rooted in real-world languages. For instance, Muad'Dib, which means a desert mouse known as the one who points the way, is similar to the Arabic word for a respected kind of teacher. Another title, Lisan al-Ghaib, or the voice from the outer world, recalls the Arabic phrase for hidden tongue. Additionally, Paul is referred to as the Mahdi, an Arabic term for a messiah-like figure in Islam.
They say you're the Mahdi. But you look like a little boy.
The title Kwisatz Haderach, used by a different group in the Dune universe, is derived from Hebrew.
You were told to bear only daughters, but you in your pride thought you could produce the Kwisatz Haderach.
Behind-the-scenes stories. Timothée Chalamet's training. Timothée Chalamet underwent extensive training for the role of Paul Atreides, which included martial arts, knife fighting, and learning the novel's fictional languages. His preparation involved rigorous physical conditioning to portray the young heir convincingly in combat scenes, ensuring his movements were both authentic and precise. Additionally, Chalamet dedicated time to mastering the fictional languages spoken by the various cultures in Dune, adding depth and believability to his portrayal of a character deeply immersed in the world of Arrakis. Rebecca Ferguson's commitment. Rebecca Ferguson, who plays Lady Jessica, insisted on doing many of her stunts, including the intense scenes in the desert and the powerful Bene Gesserit voice sequences.
Saga 3!
Composer Hans Zimmer's dedication. Hans Zimmer, a longtime fan of Dune, created a unique score using unconventional instruments and sounds, even constructing new instruments to achieve the film's distinctive audio landscape. To fully immerse himself in the world of Dune, Zimmer spent a week alone in the deserts of Utah to assimilate the natural sounds of the landscape into his thinking for the score. The score was recorded by Hans Zimmer during COVID-19 lockdown. Zimmer's team turned his sitting room into a studio next to his daughter's room. He recalls, "She will tell everybody that she suffers from bagpipe PTSD because it's 5:30 in the morning and I'm still blasting away and the whole house is shaking." Dune earned him the second Oscar of his long career, 27 years after The Lion King.
And the Oscar goes to Hans Zimmer, Dune.
We've journeyed through the sands of Arrakis and uncovered some of the fascinating secrets of Dune Part 1, but there's still so much more to explore. Stick around because next time we're diving into Dune Part 2. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, stay curious and keep the spice flowing.
This is only the beginning.